Hey, what's up, guys? How you doing? It is me, Lasty here. Welcome today to a brand new episode of the FIFA 23 Ultimate Team Road to Glory. Happy Saturday to you. This is, episode number 248? We're actually nearly halfway through the next century. How has that happened? It was literally episode 200, yesterday. I am struggling with how fast time is flying by. But yeah, anyway, I hope you're doing well and enjoying your weekend league. The final weekend the final weekend of the Premier League season, and all the playoffs are happening as well. So I'm looking forward to that. Championship playoff today, I believe it is, and then last Prem games tomorrow. League One playoff on Monday. Should be a good weekend of football and a bank holiday as well on Monday. Just joyous occasion. If you wouldn't mind doing me such a good favour on what is hopefully a nice sunny day, that you're all happy because it's a 3-day weekend, is just hit me with a thumbs up. 1,000 to 2,000 likes is what we're aiming for, and I think you can help make that happen. So thank you in advance for your kindness towards these videos. I really appreciate it. So let's start off with my Rivals rewards, a couple days late. But where we'll get to by the end of this video is where I'm at in terms of recording. I'm not too far ahead, but yeah, I will get to where I'm at, which is 5 p.m. Friday night as I'm recording this. So an hour before the new TOTS drops, LIGA TOTS, where we're going to be seeing obviously a Messi, Mbappe, all of that stuff. Likely, I think it was leaked. I don't know how well it was leaked, but Kimpembe, I'm guessing that flashback SBC is already out. If not, I think we got it coming. It seems to be anyway. And then, yeah, Renato Sanchez and all that lot, probably Neymar, all sorts of Ligue 1 superstars that are going to be in packs in blue for the next few days, for the next week. Let me know if you've packed any so far. I'm very curious to know if your team has changed since this time yesterday before Ligue 1 TOTS dropped. How many people are going to be welcoming back Ramos and their golden Mbappe or Player of the Month Mbappe or whatever Mbappe you've got, if you've got one. I wonder how many of them are going to make their way back into people's teams to fit in the likes of the random Verratti that you pack or whoever it may be. This is the week where we either pack Neymar and Mbappe and Messi, or we don't. And as simple as that. And if we don't pack them then, we'll probably have another chance during, Ultimate TOTS. And then we'll have to wait until very, very late in the summer when they have 99 rated versions that are all colourful and different, that get released. And we'll be able to just pack them in 85 by 10s. So that's pretty much where we're at. It'll be really nice to pack one of the big three, or one of the big players this week. We did so with La Liga in Lewandowski. We did so with Premier League in Kevin De Bruyne, but we didn't in Bundesliga. So unfortunately, it's gone. Community, I don't think we did. Then Prem, we did. Bundes, we didn't. La Liga, we did. So really, this should be a week where we don't pack one of the big ones. So I'm not gonna get too excited about this week until something actually happens, if it does. So yeah, what you're seeing here, of course, is my Rivals rewards, of which nothing blue is really popping up. We want blue stuff to pop up. So when I had duplicates and stuff or whatnot, and once I got to the end of them packs, sent the non-rares into gold upgrades because we don't have any player picks or anything of that nature, and the rares can go into my final shot at getting La Liga TOTS before they expired, of course. So yeah, that's where we're at today, and I can stuff all of these rewards into upgrades, then into 11 times 81 plus, whatever it is. I've said that backwards, haven't I? 81 plus times 11. So and they're quite good for offering out some decent rewards. So hopefully we can get a blue or something in that. We do pack a TOTS right here, and it's going to be an American striker from FC Dallas. I thought to myself, this is the fella I got in the guaranteed MLS pack. Uh-oh, I've already got him. But then I realised we'd already put him into an SBC. Absolute dubski that he's not a duplicate. We didn't have to find anything to do to put him into because there isn't a whole bunch of stuff that I'm that interested in at this moment in time. Should Kimpembe be a decent price, and you guys will probably know more about that than I do, then I will be quite happy to go ahead and try and unlock him, because I'll bring back Ramos. I still think he's probably the best centre-back that I've got in my club. So, yeah, and like, to be honest, if I play 4-2-2, I don't mind having Gold Mbappe just playing one of the wide cams to run about and stuff, bring him off at half-time and get someone new. That sort of thing could work well for me. And let's face it, regular Mbappe at this stage, is he as good as a lot of the TOTS players that are out? Nah, probably not. So I don't reckon many people mind you using Mbappe anymore. It used to be a case of, oh, he's got Mbappe, that's disgusting. I think it will be when you start seeing the blue and the red versions of him over the next few days in people's teams. That's when you're going to be salty about people. Imagine we rock up next weekend with red Lewandowski and red Mbappe. That would be so good. I would be playing a 2-striker formation for sure to get both of them up top with Kevin De Bruyne in the middle. Oh, I've just got overexcited for something that's just not going to happen. So, yeah, anyway. What else could we talk about? The weather. It's been quite nice in England, hasn't it? I mean, not all of you are from England. Has it been nice where you are? And that's weather talk done. So let's move on. It's thunder and lightning in my ultimate team with that animated tifo. But, yeah, where are we at? We are finally at the 81x11, and I got myself a Moments, and I'd hoped once I saw Moments that it would be Marcos Llorente. Was it him? Nah. Course not. Fekir. All right. I mean, to be fair, I've done a few of them where I've not got anything. So to get a TOTS of some description, I'll take it. TOTS Moments, Fekir will be either good fodder or someone that maybe we could even try. I don't know. Is he any good? Anyone used him? Please let me know. I know he's cheap. But the Moments this week are looking pretty good, right? Like the worst one is probably going to be Sissoko. And if that's the case, well, like, he kind of looks like a top-tier DM. So you wouldn't be that mad if you packed one, would you? Is he going to be cheap? Is he going to be expensive? Well, again, you guys will probably know a little bit more about that at the time you're watching it. So maybe I will work someone like Sissoko into the team if he's cheap, if he's popping up in everyone's packs because he's a Moments and they pop up more. Because let's face it, if it's Neymar and Renato as the two other Moments, then you ain't going to be backing one of them very often, are you? So probably going to be Sissoko more than anything. But hey, moving on, we've got 2 TOTS so far in this video. 1 Moments, 1 actual TOTS. Both not very worthwhile. And unfortunately, that's sort of what we sent our rewards into, was getting ourselves that Fekir. It's kind of as simple as that. That's where we're at, because we even sent TOTS Ferreira into the SBC to then get Fekir. So that was sort of like the grand total of my rivals rewards, all mushed up into an 81x11 with a couple bits left to spare that we can do other various little SBCs. I would also like to ask you what you guys got in the Flash SBCs. They always come out for 4 hours during a Friday night. Quite expensive this week, being an 85 team required, when I've got barely anything left in the old club. Here's another 81x11. Is this going to be the final chance at getting a Vinny or a Benzema or a Griezmann or a... I don't know. We'll have to see. Come on, McSauce. Move out the way, mate. Let's get to this 81x11. The last stand for La Liga TOTS. And it's gold. Can't even act like we get anything good. I literally just put Jordi Alba into the SBC to get him back again, amongst other high-rated stuff. But that's what you do, right? And it's the same with those Flash SBCs, an 85 rated squad. You're going to put in probably a TOTS or 2 into that just to get the rating up. And then 584s back in return. You're doing it to risk it, to try and get something good, aren't you? One thing I have done here that I haven't for a long old time is do an SBC for some kits. The Prada Adidas kits are in the game, and they cost an 82 rated squad. So I thought, I'll go ahead and do it. Get both of them kits. They look very nice. I was in the draw, the raffle, to try and get the actual Adidas Prada collab Predators and the football boots. I tried to get a couple of the pairs, actually. fortunately or unfortunately, depending on how you look on it, I wasn't successful. I didn't get picked for the draw. The unfortunate part, or the fortunate part, is that they cost £500 a pair. So if I'd have got them, I would have felt poor. The fortunate part is that I didn't have to buy them, so I don't feel poor. The other unfortunate part is that in about 20 years, if you never wear them boots, they're probably going to be worth thousands. So it's unfortunate that we didn't get them, because I would have had them like on the background display, like with a couple of other rare predators and stuff that I've got, which just, in the future hopefully could be worth something to somebody. Who knows? I'll tell you one thing I do wish is that when I was a kid growing up, I had the most ridiculous football boots in the limited edition. I think it was the 2002 World Cup, where R9 wore some chrome and lime mercurial vapors, like chrome shiny silver boots. I luckily got some for Christmas because I was very blessed. And I wore those boots. I loved those boots. They were honestly my favorite things ever. And I would love a pair of them nowadays, but it's been 23 years or something. So, however long it's been too long, and there's none left. They were like one of 5,000 at the time. So nobody's kept them. If they have, they're probably worth absolute thousands. So, what I'm hoping is that at some point Nike re-release something that looks exactly like them, just so I can get them back. I think I saw some silver and lime mercurial type looking boots on Pro Direct recently, but they didn't look exactly the same, so I thought, I won't bother buying them just for display. I spend too much money on football boots as it is. Anyway, I hope you enjoy the football boot chatter as much as I do. For some reason, I like a couple of good pairs I've got here. Like these ones were probably the most recent ones I picked up. They're really cool. And I've obviously got like the old Zidane accelerators, which are gold. They're just a bit too far away for me to pick up right now. But you've all seen them in the backgrounds of my videos and stuff. I love to display them, as well as the footballs as well, like the Premier League football and all of that stuff. Basically, I'm just waffling while some Rivals gameplay is going on. I hope you don't mind. It's the summer, right? We can go off topic and not have to basically commentate over every single goal that goes in. Am I fair to say that, as it's summer? But anyway, after a couple games of Rivals, Luka Modric was doing all right, but I brought Gabri Veiga on a couple of times, and he was doing all right as well. And I thought to myself, with how decent some of these LIGA TOTS look, I'm scared with Modric. I'm scared I'm going to lose 100,000 coins. Now that I've sold him again, two times. So I've lost money on him from selling him and buying him back and stuff, stupidly. But now that I've sold him, he's going to go up in price. You're welcome if you own a tradable Modric. But if I'd have kept him, you guys would have been in the mud, because it would have been like, he'd have been worth like 300k before you know it. So, it's a lose-lose for me always, because the market seems to ebb and flow and dip and rise based on if I own the player or not, it feels like sometimes. It obviously doesn't, but, that's how it feels as a terrible trader. But, I figured what I would do is have my coins at my disposal in case there are any League on bargains that could change the team for the weekend league. If not, we'll put Gabri Veiga in where Modric was, and as the slightly more attacking centre midfielder, he can go in and do a job, and I can always bring him off at half-time for somebody else if I'm not loving him at that moment. So I got 3 wins in Rivals just before the whole weekend league stuff kicked off. I've just got done playing, actually. So it's Friday afternoon when I was playing a few games. Got 3 wins. It's Division 2, and I was struggling to find games, so I actually turned on cross-platform gameplay, cross-play, whatever you want to call it, so that I could actually get a game. That's nuts to think that in the end of May I'm struggling to get a match, but it is what it is. Luka Modric does sell for 499. He came down to the last 30 seconds of the auction and someone just binned him. So that was odd. He was going for around 500 at the time. Like I said, he'll be like 700-800 now because I've sold him. But you're welcome if you own one. In terms of the squad, I would probably quite happily play the weekend league with this team. It's quite well rounded in general, and there's not really that many bad players anywhere. I guess the weak links are Gabri Veiga, Carrasco, and the other centre back, whose name I forget, David something. forget your name. Sorry, bud. But yeah, obviously, David Garcia. Obviously, Lewandowski, De Bruyne, Jorginho, Laporte, they're all like the good parts of my team, so they've really got to stay, I would say. Laporte only goes if we bring Ramos and Kimpembe into the squad, I imagine. But he's vital to KDB's chem. So maybe he stays no matter what. 3 back, 5 back, you say? We'll see. We'll see what happens over the next day or two. But ladies and gentlemen, I hope you've enjoyed today. If you have, do me a favor, hit the thumbs up button. I'd absolutely love to see 1,000 to 2,000 likes on this episode. I think you can help make that happen. Thank you to all of you that do still support the videos and stuff. I greatly appreciate it. Subscribe to the channel as well if you are new. Cheers. And follow me on social media. The links are down below. Have a great day. Take it easy. Stay safe. Stay healthy. All of that good stuff. And I'll catch you tomorrow. I look forward to seeing you then. Peace.